Hey, perfect spirit. I'm Sam Shelley, and they call me the Miracle Man. So let's get rid of that head trash and create a miracle in your life right here, right now. So if you're new to watching my channel, I basically talk about every day how this head trash is defining us and how we need to remove that head trash to really live the life of our dreams. Because that head trash is just causing so many issues, so many problems. So today I want to talk about, how that first minute of the day is the most important minute of the day. So think about this. When you first wake up in the morning, what are your first thoughts? Take a moment to really think about that. When you're first waking up, what are your first thoughts? I know when I was sick, it was always, what else is going to go wrong? And I would be starting down that rabbit hole, is my arms going to work today? Is my legs going to work today? I'm going to be able to swallow today? How's my vision? And always be in this kind of story. And I suspect a lot of people are in that as well. I really liked what Wayne Dyer says on this. When you first wake up, say, thank you. Thank you, I'm alive. Or thank you, thank you, thank you. That we don't want to take this life for granted, being alive for granted. So we have to be mindful when we first wake up, we want to say, thank you, I'm alive. There's infinite possibilities here in this moment. But typically when we first wake up, the mind starts with the to-do list for a lot of people. I need to go do this, I need to go do that. And you start creating all these things that you need to accomplish today. But all this thing you need to accomplish are based on the previous day. So then yesterday starts looking like today. And that's when you start getting into, feel like you're stuck in a rut. That every day feels exactly the same as the prior day. Because it is. The mind's automatically chiming and chirping in, the same exact day. So we're creating these days over and over again. But we need to wake up and say, thank you. And set those intentions for today, what you would like to accomplish. Not what's necessarily possible, but just keep that dream alive. I would like to, and I intend for this to happen today. I intend for this. I love life. It's so great. But just think that's really going to shift your whole day. But if you start your day looking for what's wrong, or start making it the same as yesterday, you're going to get yourself stuck in a rut. Day's not going to flow so well. But just try this experience of waking up and saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. Or thank you, I'm alive, I'm breathing, everything is possible. And you start allowing yourself to daydream a little bit, if you will, to set those intentions. Not worrying about the how, just allowing those steps to unfold. Because your mind gets really hung up on the hows. But we don't need to worry about that. We just set the intention, give it over to spirit, give it over to universe. Then we simply act on those impulses as they arise. So maybe a foreign concept for you. But your intuition is always whispering to you. Your consciousness is always whispering to you. So let's try this little practice here. So maybe we close our eyes for a moment. We're just sitting here relaxing. Nothing to do, nothing to accomplish. Just sitting here relaxing. Now we imagine it's first thing in the morning. We're just waking up. We just heard the alarm, or maybe the daylight streaming into the room. Something just woke us up. So now we open our eyes in our imagination. Our eyes are still closed. So we're just in imagination that our eyes just open up first thing in the morning. And we just say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm alive. All things are possible. And you really feel that emotion. You feel yourself very happy that you're alive, content, satisfied. I'm alive. All things are possible. I'm going to accomplish this today. I intend to do this today. I intend to do this today. Then you open your eyes, you stretch your arms, you say, yes, let's do this. So how are you feeling after that? That was about 1 minute of just that one visualization, and it will shift your whole day. So I'm curious, do this practice, then come back to me the next day. Tell me about your experience. What was your experience when you woke up saying, I'm alive, all things are possible, or thank you? Or maybe tell me what your mantra was that when you did this practice. What was your mantra? My mantra, what was going to go wrong? And I lived in that state for many, many years, 10, 20, 30 years, always wondering what else was going to go wrong, or focusing on my to-do lists or my busyness for the day. And then I was always wondering why I was stuck in this rut, because we're addicted to this head trash, these thoughts, these beliefs, these opinions, that something is missing, something isn't quite right. And that's not the way to start the day, because ultimately there are no mistakes in the universe. If the mind's calling something a mistake, then it's just simply feedback to try a different way, to try a new possibility. Change is hard for the mind, so we need to slow it down, bring ourselves back to center, back into this moment where all things are possible. As soon as you get locked into this mind, you start creating these walls caving on into you, constraints. And those constraints are your limitations. And most of the limitations are up here. We simply may not have the skills because we haven't done the practice. The practice of maybe waking up every day and saying thank you. Doing that for a week or a month. Then just reflect afterwards and notice how things have magically changed and transformed, because then you're in a place of spirit aligned with all that is. Spirit doesn't know any of these limitations from the mind because it only exists up here. Then you're given those instructions throughout the body, and the body feels trapped, constrained, maybe stressed out. Maybe you have these lots of worry thoughts, and it's really stressing the body out. So maybe you're finding yourself more colds, more allergies, more issues. But if you're waking up saying thank you, how is this going to impact your allergies, your immunity system in your body? I really don't know. You live in your body. But I'd love to hear your comments if you come back. And just tell me what your experience was. Or maybe when you're watching this, you have this aha moment. Write that down too. What is that aha moment? How are you going to step into this place of change, of creation, of manifestation? You can do this. You can do this. Sometimes we just have to push forward through the mind, pushing through those doubts, pushing through those limitations. Because I'm here to cheer you on, to root you on. There's no jealousy, there's no envy here. I don't judge people that are successful, say, yes, go you, wishing them the best in life. Because I know they are the same expression of that one divine, the same isness, the perfect spirit, that consciousness. And we're just different expressions. So when I'm cheering someone else on, I'm really cheering myself, my true self, my perfect spirit. And that's contagious, that energy. When you cheer someone on, more good things come to you. When you're jealous, envious of another person, you're restricting your own abundance. It's funny how we're creating our own reality, and we're not taught this. We're taught to blame, to give excuses. But we are the masters of our reality, masters of this domain. So just doing a little test. Because I notice when the videos are over 10 minutes, they get distributed more. And I'm always trying to get more subscribers. Because more people need to know these insights, that they are in control. But this mind, this head trash, needs to be thrown out so they can live their life with abundance, with prosperity, that all things are possible. So if you're watching this to the end, thank you. Share this out. Let people know that, hey, all those stories that you have in your head, they're not the truth. They're the illusion that you're not good enough, that you're not deserving, that you're not worthy. That's nonsense. So I'm going to wake up the day and say thank you. I say this mantra: I am worthy, I am deserving, I can do all things. And write down below, what is your mantra? What's going on for you? And I'm just curious if you watch this back, or come back in a day, a week, if you challenge yourself. What has shifted? What has changed? Because I'm certain if you say thank you every morning you wake up for the next month, people won't recognize you in a month from now. You will have shifted completely by taking those 10, 15 seconds out. Maybe that whole first minute of just visualizing your day. Not worried about the how, but just visualizing that and feeling that with an uplifted emotion to give that juice, to give that energy. All right. I'm speaking of manifestation. I'm doing a circle next Wednesday, the 31st, March 31st. You can see that on Head Trash Anonymous, on painting with light, getting everyone into this 0 point, then painting this new reality in that space. It's a beautiful little practice that we're going to be sharing. And Paracelsius on my team is going to be sharing that. Yes, the same Paracelsius from the 15th, 16th century. Yeah, I channel when I get into these circles, and I bring forward this team, and just magic happens. And we need to make that magic happen in our life, because we deserve the best in life, in all aspects of life. The universe never says no to us. The universe is always saying yes, cheering us on, because the universe wants the best for us, wants us to thrive, wants to have the ultimate human experience. Are you ready for that? All right, take good care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.